sunglasses at night so I can see. What up, y'all?
It's the Breezecast. Welcome. When we start the show, we just like right in motion. Like you catch it while it's already going on, you know, and that's what was going on because we got ambient light today and it's activating his transition lenses.
So I'm Teddy P in this bitch.
Shout out to all the young kids who got transitions lenses and when they was kids and they was looking real grown. Like you had somewhere to be after school.
Nah, you ain't had nowhere to be, nigga. Your parents just had money. Fuck you. Like, dog, I ain't trying to hear that.
Remember the kid at school with transition lenses? You know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, bro, like, chill out.
Yeah, dog. He go outside and he look cooler than he
know. He don't look cool. He be like somebody mom and dad. Them wasn't for us.
I beg to differ.
I didn't like it. I was like, hey man,
you don't like glasses,
like
even
somebody,
though you need
look
some.
Like
though.
Somebody uncle up in this mug with them transition lenses.
How about you get some glasses, brother?
I'm gonna get some this year. Coming up real soon. I'm gonna get me some glasses.
I've heard this for 20 years.
It's all good, man.
I even told his mama, dog. It's crazy.
I'm gonna get some though, man. Breezecast, your boy Cool Breeze, man. Teddy P in the building, man. We just hanging out, kicking it like we usually do, man. Shout out to everybody checked out the show last week. We appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Shout out to all the subscribers on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to everybody on Instagram.
Yeah, tell your friends about all the wild shit we say.
Yeah, man, all of that good stuff, man. So you know what time it is. What we talking about today? You know we hit the sports, we hit the video games, we hit the movies, TV. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
little
like
current
that.
events too. You know.
Yeah.
We bounce around.
What you got on the current events?
The State of the Union was the other day.
That's important.
It is, and like you know me, like I try to keep up with that stuff.
More
than
me.
Yeah, I like to be informed about what our government is doing.
Yeah, good job.
Unfortunately, it's kind of hard. Like I tried to watch it, but as soon as the Republicans started heckling President Biden, I had to cut the shit off because I found myself becoming more and more infuriated. Because it's like, you simple motherfuckers, like you want to blame Donald Trump for all these ignorant motherfuckers acting ignorant. You go to an event where you're supposed to sit and listen and, you know, at the end show camaraderie and you start talking about this motherfucker full of shit. Like, who the fuck are you talking? Like, what are you guys doing? It's just, if it's any Republicans who actually watch this show, like, I'm not trying to be funny with you. I seriously want to know. Like, what the fuck? What about this party makes you say to yourself, you guys have my best interest at heart? Every time they get in power, you pay more in taxes. Things generally don't happen except for taxes. And if you don't believe me, just look at the last 3 Republican presidents. We got war, and taxes.
war, and taxes. You're right about that.
So I'm just saying, like,
people getting their ass whooped the whole time.
Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I'm a fan of actual Republicanism. It's just that, like, we don't actually have Republicans anymore. And like, as a citizen, as a former military member, like, these things are important. We need competent people. And from what I see in Congress, just in general with politics, like we just vote for the motherfucker. It's like a popularity contest.
Yep.
It's not actually about merit, and like at the same time, we all want to complain. You can't do both.
It's not about who has the best plan or the best interests of the people.
Yep.
It's just about whoever hot at the moment.
And then even if they do say some shit, we don't hold them accountable when they don't actually do it. When they blame other people and like, you know, just as a whole, like watching the State of the Union was like watching a microcosm of our country as a whole right now. You got somebody trying to talk about some real shit and you got a whole bunch of people just yelling at them. You know what I mean? So I'm interested to hear though, like, you know, like I know you're not like super pay attention, but you do pay attention. Like, you know, you generally know what's going on. So like, what do you think of like the Republican Party just in general? You know what I mean? Like
they always the ones like being like, ain't you supposed to have some type of decor? What they call it, decorum?
Like, yeah, Congress is a gentleman's game.
Yeah, ain't you supposed to be, like, polite to each other? Ain't you supposed to be an example?
Yeah.
You know? But they don't. They be yelling at each other, and remember that one time they called Obama a liar? It was like, you are a liar!
That was actually, like, the first time someone yelled at a president during the State of the Union. And it's funny that it happened to be a black man, too, right? You know what I mean?
It's just disrespectful, man. Like, he the president. Y'all voted him in there. You don't have to like everything he do, but you can just respect the position.
Amen. Because I hate Donald Trump's guts, but I mean, like when he was the president, like I did my best not to. I talked about his personal, like his past dealings.
And like some stuff is just the truth. He a liar. It's facts.
I mean,
he get on TV and lie all the time.
But like even with that, like if at this point you don't realize that Donald Trump is a liar, like Donald Trump not the problem. Yeah, you are. You are, dog.
I'm talking about lie about everything. Got documents at his crib. Joe Biden had documents at his crib too, right?
Yeah, like don't not let like that's. I'm gonna put this disclaimer out too. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not like a staunch Democrat. I'm about the best guy for the best position. You feel me? Guy, gal, who the fuck ever. If you get all offended because I didn't say women, I just said it. So chill the fuck out.
No, but then they be mad because you said gal.
I grew up in the 1980s, motherfucker. It's a lot of words that I use that you don't like. And I'm going to still continue to use them because fuck you.
Guys
anyway. Like, dog. But
they
like,
go together.
But even that stuff, like, we get so caught up in, like, words and, like, you know, like, you forget, you don't actually hear what people are saying.
Or get to any problem of substance. Like, you don't get to nothing. It's nothing accomplished. That's what I mean to say.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we all got emotions, even politicians. Like, and I get that. And you have things that you have to do that you don't want to. But at the same time, you guys need to realize that everybody isn't stupid. Like, some of us actually pay attention and realize how much bullshit you are actually full of. You know what I mean? And, like, examples like this, what happened at the State of the Union, is just another example of how you guys are failing us and, like, how you guys need to be held accountable. And I know it's something small, like talking and, you know, like, don't do that. But on a real, like, on some real shit, it's just a microcosm. You all do this shit because you don't think anybody will say anything to you. And the citizens who vote you in don't hold you accountable. So you think you can do whatever. Ted Cruz, whole city ain't got no power, and, you know.
Yeah, he's taking vacations.
He's taking vacations. I have to get my family.
In line. Who's the other dude down in Florida? DeSantos?
Oh, my God.
They caught him doing some questionable things.
He sent all of them people to Martha's Vineyard, and that shit turned on his ass because all them people at Martha's Vineyards, all them, like, Democrats basically was like, oh, y'all ain't got nowhere to be? Come on, here, get some food. Like, we're gonna help y'all out. Like, even your plan backfired. But Ron DeSantis, like, this is the motherfucker who, like, we got to stop teaching about African American history in school, like, all that shit.
Name came up.
Yeah, because
that was recent too.
He's following the Trump playbook.
Yeah, but it's like they don't want to teach about none of that stuff. It's
why actually teach the fact that, like, why actually be accountable for things that you did?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
it's like y'all don't even want to just acknowledge it. Like, so I guess this part of history just didn't happen. Y'all just was living and black people just was invisible, huh? What's worse? Just denying the whole truth or lying about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's worse?
I mean, but when you lie
telling you that this didn't happen, or just totally acting like this part of history just didn't happen at all.
I mean, like, but
I know I'm saying the same thing, but it's kind of different.
No, I get what you're saying. Like, but, like, real talk, like, that is an example of how you guys, not just how much of a hypocrite you are, but, like, at the same time, I kind of lost it because you was talking and you did say the same thing, but I kind of lost it, bro. But, like, basically, like, Republicans, like, right now currently constructed, like, y'all ain't shit. And the problems that we face is very largely due to you. You Democrats ain't safe either.
No, they not.
I like using certain words, and I can't because of you, motherfucker. And even when I ain't talking about that, but I still can't say, you know, you pick a word, F, C, like, I lose, somebody come cut my head off.
It just seems like at the end of the day, both parties, like, it's not really about the people. It's
No.
more about personal interest and whoever putting the you know what I'm saying, the cash in your pocket, or, you know what I'm saying, the battery in your back to, you know.
Yep, and that's what I was gonna say about African American history. Like, if you aren't ashamed of, like, you should be ashamed, and it shows how much you are ashamed. The fact that you can't even, like, acknowledge it and teach it, because that means you actually did it and you have to be accountable for it. Like, we get to talking about that. It's like every other group that's been subjugated in some type of way during our history has been taken care of, with the exception of African American people. Yep. Like, and that's not, like, if you're offended by that, I don't give a fuck, because learn history. It's the truth. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, I'm with you on that, man. It's just a whole bunch of, like, that word, politic. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, it's not serving the people.
It equates to a game.
Yeah, a game that is rigged. And it's just like that one time when Donald Trump basically came out and was like, all the stuff that y'all think going on in there is going on. All right? Nah. I'm about to go back in here and we're going to do some more of this bullshit we doing.
Yeah. I told you about it. He never said he wasn't doing it, too.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he constantly says how much bullshit he does. Remember about the taxes? Like, that makes me smart that I don't pay my taxes.
Yep.
Well, you know, but when you're only getting fined $1 million by the state of New York, even though you done gypped them out of $300 million, like, I mean.
Yeah, you winning.
Why you winning? Like, sure, take this.
What's the point, man? But, hey, politics, man. That was a good segment right there. That was a good 10 minutes worth of, like, serious ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know me with that shit. Like, that shit get under my fucking skin,
I feel you,
bro.
Though. At the
like,
same time, yeah, I be seeing what's going on. I know this too. This ain't as important, but I know this. Who was it? Jill Biden kissed Kamala Harris' husband in the mouth. Like, walked in there and was like, mwah, right on the mouth. I would have had problems with that.
I get what you're saying, but
Why you kissing that man on the mouth?
I've seen other cultures that is acceptable behavior. Men kiss men in other cultures.
Okay.
So while I get like it's kind of like to an American, it's like,
like put it like this: my mom and dad been married for 30 years. If she walk in and kiss some other nigga on the mouth,
what if she kiss you on the mouth?
That's me though. I'm her son. You know
Okay,
what if that man ain't?
What
her
if she
son.
What if she kissed one of your cousins in the mouth?
She wouldn't do that because she'd be concerned about where their mouth been.
Why that sounds so nasty? Where your mouth been?
Yeah,
my mama told me like when I turned 16, like, no, I don't drink after you no more. Like you can't drink after me.
Yeah,
either.
I get it. Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck you been.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, but all I'm saying is I won't want my wife to come in and kiss no other dude in the mouth and then come sit down.
Well, I mean, Joe and Jill
y'all
biting.
need to touch lips, man.
Joe and Jill biting like they old. Like they don't even fuck no more. You know what I mean?
Why
like,
not?
Cause do you like listen. I'm not trying to get super real, but everybody's not like everybody's parents. Okay, like you know what I mean? Like everybody don't do that. Some people stop.
Hey man, listen.
I said I wasn't gonna say nothing. All right, like but some people like at a certain point they be like, oh, this bitch old. I don't even feel like it. I just go watch some porno or something to go pay somebody. Like I'm just like
that's what Joe Biden do.
Hey, maybe.
Old, man.
Maybe. I mean, his son was in some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
And that's fucked up, man.
Hey, Bill Clinton, he taught everybody else to do it the right way.
Man, excuse the video. The sun done went down, so it's kind of like dark now. But man, we getting it together. We gonna have this audio. Shout out to everybody who listen on Anchor and on Spotify and on Apple Music and all that stuff where they listen to podcasts. So you can get the audio. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to see our dark mugs on this mug today.
Yeah, get the audio and just laugh at work. And when people ask you why, tell them because these motherfuckers stupid. That's why.
Yeah, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get a ring. Like we're gonna get it all lit up.
Why you telling them? They don't care.
I'm just telling because it's about progress, man. You know, you gotta speak it into existence. Some people say you can't do that, but yes, I think if you speak certain things, you can like speak it into happening. You know what I mean? Thought
okay.
You about to fart on yourself.
No. I was thinking.
I say that and then you gonna shit on yourself.
I was thinking real hard about Zelda not coming out. So,
oh man, you terrible.
So,
we gonna get to that. Matter of fact, let's just go straight to video games. Let's just go straight to video games.
So,
Breezecast video games. We're gonna start there first. Man, I'm hyped. Breath of the Wild 2 Tears of the Kingdom trailer came out yesterday, and I'm excited. They had the Nintendo Direct. You had to wait all the way until the end. And the last minutes, they was like, check out this last segment, and it was like, and then they came on. They had the thunder and the lightning, and they showed some more shit about the game.
Oh yeah, what they show you?
What did they? They showed you some more stuff.
Just some more stuff.
Yep.
Stuff like what?
They showed you some more Hyrule. They showed you some more of the Sky Islands. They showed they showed Zelda shaking hands with the corrupted hand. Is that Link or is that somebody else? They just showed a whole bunch of more stuff about the game coming up, man. I know you don't care and whatever, but hey, I'm hyped. I done watched a couple analysis trailers about it. I can't wait for it to come out. 5/12/23. I'm on it. Don't even call me. If we doing the podcast that day, it's gonna be me playing the game while he talking.
No, I wouldn't subject y'all to that. First of all, because it's not actually a Zelda game, right? I am a fan of the Zelda series. I've been playing that game forever. But unfortunately, Breath of the Wild kind of turned my stomach because when you take the entire formula of something and throw it away, it's no longer that.
They didn't throw it away, man. They didn't throw it away. What did they throw away?
Everything.
Like
except
what?
For the characters.
Like what?
Story, dungeon, let's see. Even the music. When you open up the chest, you don't even hear the same music. For 20 years, you've been giving me this, and then you take it away. These are the things that kind of make games feel like other games. Even if you evolve, evolution is a necessary thing.
And that's what this game was about. It was a step in a different direction.
Sometimes you evolve too far and you get mutants and monsters. And this is a monster.
No, man.
More like a mutant.
The game was awesome. It's one of the best games ever.
Action adventure games.
Top 10
absolutely.
best games ever.
Action adventure games.
In the Zelda timeline series, it's one of the best games that they had.
It's the best action adventure game. It is not the best Zelda game. You can say whatever you want.
It's a Zelda game. You know what I'm saying?
If you put Zelda in what actually makes a Zelda game? Let's talk about some of the things that are in a Zelda game that have been in Zelda games forever. What are some of the things, Daniel?
You know what's gonna be in the Zelda game. You have to go to some dungeons. We have to search for some different items that's gonna help you progress through the game. You know that you're gonna have to fight Ganon at the end. You might have to fight him more than once. It's gonna be some mini bosses involved. There's gonna be some exploration involved in the game. You know, your playthrough may be different from my playthrough based on what we decide to tackle first. And that game had the majority of those elements. They just did it different.
They had the majority of those elements.
Yeah.
Oh,
the story you had to put the story. You had to put the story together yourself. You know what I'm saying? You had to go and find the moments to get the story. And if you did everything right, you got the correct ending, and then you got the end of the story.
If you did everything right, I have never played a Zelda game where like that was that even a thing.
It's not necessarily about doing everything right. It's just about if you get all of the memories. It's like one moment.
Are the memories like in your path while you're going?
Yeah, while you going.
While you're going, you can get all of them.
Yeah,
it's funny. I played the game and don't have any memories, except for the one that's directly in your path.
They tell you where to find it. And I mean, like, if you play the game and you go everywhere, like, you probably will stumble on them because it's just most of the time they sitting right in some spot in a spot where you can see it.
Okay, with traditional Zelda games and the story, how does it tend to unfold? Does it unfold like that?
The formula is the same. No, because usually
okay.
Yeah, but man, they dropped you in the sandbox and they gave you all of the stuff at the beginning instead of you having to go find it. Like, instead of having to go find the boomerang, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there wasn't no boomerang in that game.
I know. Well, yes, it was. It was boomerang in that game.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, they just fall apart after you use them.
You get another one.
Yeah, because that's what we do in Zelda. Our weapons go bad too.
I don't care, man. I'm hyped, and when the game come out, like, don't call me. You know what I'm gonna be doing.
I'm gonna call you and tell you how shitty it is, because I'm gonna play it too.
The phone.
I come to your motherfucking house.
Why you ain't coming in?
I have a key.
You don't have. I changed the locks.
I kicked the fucking window in.
No, you ain't.
How about that?
No, you ain't.
Nigga, I drive your truck through the door.
No, you not.
Do
I'm gonna blow your house up. This ain't Action Jackson.
Motherfucker, yeah, fuck with me and Will be playing that shitty ass game.
Whatever, nigga. You just mad. Oh, also, by the way, they had a Metroid Prime remaster.
Man, dog, fuck you, dog.
Yeah, so let's get to the root of why you so mad about Nintendo and shit. Because they're not making your game.
That's not entirely true.
Okay,
that is not entirely true.
Well, why you so salty and you got sand in your vagina then?
I don't have sand in my vagina, motherfucker. First of all, like, Metroid.
What do you have in your vagina? What's in your wallet?
Touche, bitch. I'll be back. I'll be back. That was pretty good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, no.
You like that?
No, fuck you.
Kirk, you like that?
Yeah, you play like him too.
No,
never quite good enough.
No, nigga, stop.
Anyway,
whatever game you want to play, you don't want no smoke.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Whatever game.
You don't want no smoke. Nigga redlining.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's my evil laugh because this nigga talking out the side of his motherfucking head. But anyway, I digress.
That's a gas laugh.
Metroid Prime, the original, is one of the most celebrated games in Nintendo history. Like,
this the one they remastered, right?
Yeah.
Got you. I played it. First person
Metroid. Like, it was like I was trying to tell you yesterday, it's like Doom before Doom. Right? If you play that game, like the vibe to it, how you do combat, like the visors and shit, it's like a forerunner for the new Doom game.
Got you.
That game, like, no shit, like, is one of the best games I've ever played. And when that game came out, Nintendo promised us some sequels. They had some DLC that counts as 2 and 3, and a full game was promised at 4. Well, that was in 2009. It's fucking 2023. I was a fucking child. I was still in the military. I was a child, bro. I'm a grown ass man now.
Still waiting
like a dumbass, like I'm waiting on Santa Claus or something.
Oh no, like you waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's not the same thing.
I hear what you're saying, but you waiting on something to come out.
You've been waiting 13 years, right? Right? Yeah, pretty much by the time the shit come out, it's gonna be 13 years.
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we at 10 now. They talking about
2026,
2025, 2026.
Yep. So you're gonna wait 13 years. That shit came out. I'm talking 2008. So I got another, 5 years on you, and I'm still standing here like a dumbass, like holding up a candle for you motherfuckers, and then you come give me a fucking remaster of the game. I don't want a remaster.
I want to play the new shit.
Dude. Then you come with this half-baked ass Zelda too, like Nintendo fucking up, man. Like, they fucking up.
So, okay, somebody did bring up an interesting point that we gonna move on. They was like the trailer sucked because it didn't show nothing. They was like, Nintendo was keeping it too close to the vest. Either the game is gonna be so dope that, you know, we just gonna give y'all this little bit of shit and it's gonna be so awesome it's gonna blow us away, or y'all don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, is the islands gonna be like more shrines and stuff? That's all there's gonna be. The islands up there just gonna be like shrines and trials. Because the one part showed them fighting that square block thing, and they kind of look like an arena for a trial. And that's an analysis. That's what they're talking about. I hope it's not that, because that's just not gonna be it. I want to find out the rest of the story.
But again, you played the first one, and yesterday we had a conversation yesterday that I'm going to refer to. When I was asking you about the story, you was like you understood, because I don't.
Yeah.
So what do you need more for if you understand the story?
It's like stuff that's missing, like
shit.
Like,
no shit.
But you get what happened in the first game, like it's explained, and then when you play through it, you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? From 100 years ago when he got his ass whooped to the beginning of the game when you woke up, and then to what you do, and then to the end where you and Zelda is going to the Zora domain because the Divine Beast is acting up.
The game was like legit, like story wise. I barely remember anything about that game because it didn't give you anything. And I know what you say, like you did all the memories and all of that shit, but like,
and it was a lot of reading and talking to different characters.
But every
like
Zelda game is like that. Every game is where you have to read and talk to different people to find your path, to find out where you're supposed to go.
Right.
That part, that's fine. But you give me story. The story propels you. You have to do certain things because of how the story is unfolding, right? Like it pushes you. This game don't do that. And I mean, like, you like games like that.
But then I say, when you say it don't push you, at the beginning of the game, when you come out on the Great Plateau with butt ass naked with your drawers on, from waking up after 100 years.
That's the part you remember?
After getting your ass whooped. I'm just talking
that's
shit.
The part
I'm just talking shit. But that part when he wake up and they show that whole part where they show the whole layout of the land, and then you basically, after that, you find out that Zelda is in the castle, and that's where Ganon is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's propelling you, because it's like, during everything that you're doing, while you doing everything you're doing, it's this one main task that's looming over you the whole time. Right there. You can go to it at any time.
There's not a Zelda game where that isn't the case. Just being honest, like, there's not a Zelda game where that isn't the case.
So there's not a Zelda game where that's not the case, and this follows same suit.
There is no actual story. You get what you need to do, like your overarching mission or whatever. Yeah, of course you get that at the beginning of the game. They're gonna tell you what you need to do. However, like we were talking about Ocarina of Time, or even the Twilight Princess, the things that happen to Link, the things that happen during the story of that game, like, propels you to do other things because of what is unfolding. You are a part of the story. In this game, it's just like,
you are the story.
Yeah, and this is where we get into the disconnect, because if every Zelda game has been like this, I get you guys evolving and trying some new shit, but it don't work.
It did work. It's like one of the best games they ever made. It was Game of the Year when it came out, and it still was popping the next year. In other news, Breezecast talking about Zelda. Yeah, this how I get, man. Say we weren't going to talk about it for an hour, but here you go. Yep.
Can we just move on?
Yeah.
Because I can feel my blood pressure rising.
Yeah, because you just
I'm
said
gonna throttle the shit out of you, dog.
Just for the record, I'm going to go back. You said that it was a Zelda game. So, just for the record.
I said it's been every other Zelda game.
Yeah, and you included Breath of the Wild.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I made a mistake, and I need to amend this, because I am of the opinion that this is not a Zelda game, has never been a Zelda game, and Breath of the Wild, like this whole little shit, it's probably not a Zelda game either. It's a great action-adventure game. I love that part. It's wonderful.
It's not a Zelda game because it don't do you dungeon,
it's
mini-boss, item, boss, rinse, repeat. You know, because it don't do that.
No, the story is more of a major factor in that equation.
Yeah, and the story in the game is
just
legit.
Said, okay, well, if you want to say that, you just said that you need more information because you need to know what happened in the story. You literally said
Because
that.
I'm talking about, like, with the Zonai people. They stuff is there, and they mention them, but they don't say nothing about, like, what else is important about them. And then in this new game, you can see stuff that got Zonai decoration and stuff, so you know, obviously, you're going to find out more about them. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me a fucking break.
Give me a fucking break. I'm telling you the truth. You just an asshole, man. Straight up. Just a gaping, stinking asshole.
You love this fucking game so much.
Yeah, I love the game.
Dog, like, I swear to God, you can't say nothing bad about Breath of the Wild.
I can't say bad stuff about it. I didn't like the weapons breaking and having, and you get cool with a weapon, you're like, I like this weapon. Then it's gonna break and you gotta go get another one. That's the bullshit. And the fact that, like, I'm gonna be using the most powerful sword in history and it just ran out of energy, you gotta recharge. That's bullshit. Fix that. I hope they do. It wasn't perfect, but I love the game.
I can't tell the way you talk about that shit.
I mean, I'm telling you.
You be like, oh,
I'm telling
Zelda,
you.
oh.
Nah, I don't be doing that.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's move on, man. I'm sick of this fucking
Yeah,
Zelda. Ain't
it's sick
Zelda
of you
anyway.
too, man. Breezecast, your boy Cool Breeze, Teddy P.
Talking about
in this mud,
bullshit.
talking shit, man. You would be all right, dog. Harry Potter. Hey, right here, when I put it on here, I put it HARRYPOTTA.
And when you did
Harry,
that,
Harry Potter.
and when you did that, what did I tell you?
You got mad
Why'd I get mad, Daniel?
because Harry Potter's not in the game.
Because he's not in the
But
fucking game.
in my head, when that's a Harry Potter game. In my head,
It's not a Harry Potter game,
what's
though.
it called? Hogwarts.
Yeah, that's the school.
I know a chick used to have Hogwarts. We don't talk no more. I didn't never.
Y'all
get,
see
I didn't
why
never get,
I'm so
I didn't never
angry?
get physical with her either. I was like, I don't know what this.
Y'all see
do.
why I'm so angry, right? You've been listening to this shit for 20 years. Like, this is Hogwarts.
Hey, don't worry about it. I had the joke of the day earlier at 17 minutes and 13 seconds. That's gonna be in the snippets too. But that was funny. But yeah, the Harry Potter. The Harry Potter.
I don't know
game.
what you're talking about. I have no fucking clue.
Tell me about this game where you get to be like Harry Potter.
Again, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about
so-
because there is no game where you get to be like Harry
You do
Potter.
get to be like Harry Potter in the game. You get to be a wizard and you get to learn spells and fly on a broom.
Oh, you mean the game where you actually get to be a wizard in the land?
You get to be like
in
Harry
the
Potter.
world of Hogwarts and
You
magic
get to
and
be
shit.
like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter was a savior. You're not quite like Harry Potter, jackass.
So because you're not a savior.
Not just because you're not a savior.
He a wizard.
Not just
right?
because you're not a
he
savior.
a wizard. He can learn
That
spells.
So we just got to the root of the thing. Like, it's a wizarding game. You could have said that and I would have rolled with it. But you're like Harry Potter. Like, nigga, you're not even like that.
I didn't say it like that.
I can't wait till you run the shit back
You
and
do.
you be like,
You do get to be like Harry Potter.
You just
get to
said it
you
again.
get-
And
yeah,
you like,
you
I
do,
didn't say that.
Because it is. It's based off of Harry Potter lore. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, lore.
You get to be like Harry Potter. You get to have a wand and a cape and shit and do wild shit like
Yeah.
Harry Potter. That's true.
Like, also like Hermione and Ron.
Yeah, but
and
that's the main character of the shit. So that's who I chose to say.
the world. We're talking about the world here, not that character. That character is not in this game. Nobody from that. Few people from that story are actually in this game because it takes place 100 years before that. So Harry Potter has literally nothing to do with this.
Yes, it do because you get to be like Harry Potter.
Harry Potter doesn't even exist yet in this game.
So
world.
what?
So
You get to be like Harry Potter.
How you get to be like Harry Potter if Harry Potter don't fucking exist? Like, if that's not even a thing, how are you like that?
You talking about in the game? It's not a thing, but the game is called Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, Hogwarts is the school where they're taught magic.
Right. You get to be like Harry Potter, my nigga.
You also get to be like Hermione and Ron and
for somebody who don't watch none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Harry Potter is the main character that you know.
that universe
So
is
all
a
I'm
lot
saying-
more than just Harry
course it
Potter.
is.
And it's almost insulting that you like it's Harry Potter world. Like,
I
nigga,
didn't
like
say
it's
Harry
a lot.
I didn't say Harry Potter world. All I said was you get to be like Harry Potter.
But you don't get to be like Harry
yes,
Potter.
you do.
That's the point.
Yes, you do.
What the fuck do you know about Harry Potter? Let's start there.
Man, look, dude. I seen one of them movies and I fell asleep on it because it wasn't good to me. But at the end of the day, you get to be like Harry Potter. He was a wizard, and in this game, you get to be a wizard. You just your own person. I get that it's before him, you know, before he came about. But the game, if you somebody who ain't never played the game and somebody tell you about it, oh, that's the Harry Potter game. Oh yeah, he not in it, but you get to be like Harry Potter.
I guess because you're a wizard, you get to be like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So you get to be like a wizard, not like Harry Potter. Because it's a whole bunch of fucking
You
wizards.
get to be like Harry Potter.
All right, well, I'm going to say you get to be like Ron.
Oh,
You don't even know what the fuck who Ron is, nigga. Like,
Is that the white boy with red hair?
oh, good job. Because it's on one of the three main characters.
Yeah,
Good job. That's the
yeah.
part you didn't
See,
fall
he
asleep
thought,
on.
He thought he was going to get me.
No, I didn't.
Stinking
I
ass
didn't.
nigga.
I just wanted to show how much this motherfucker actually don't know. Like, bro.
Yeah, and you failed. Now talk about your stinking ass game so we can move on to the next segment.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time we're actually getting a taste of, like, what it's really like in this, and when we be together and shit. Enjoy, because I hate this motherfucker with every fiber of my being.
Hey, that was great.
Fuck you, man. Harry Potter, like, you got me saying the stupid shit, dog. I hate your guts, man. Hogwarts Legacy is a game where you find yourself, you are the student, and you learn magic. And, you're somebody you got to go fight. I saved the wizarding world. Go ahead and say like Harry Potter so I can cut your ass up. You don't have nothing to say? Punk your ass. I'm done, dog. You ruined this shit for me. Like you
Said the podcast over. I don't want to talk no more, bitch.
Like, you ruined everything, bro. Bitch. Why you gotta shit on my shit? Bitch?
I didn't shit on
Why you gotta shit on my shit?
No, John. You shit on my shit.
Cause that's not a Zelda game. What the fuck? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you feel like it's a Zelda game, but it is not a Zelda game. It is Zelda in name only. And the characters, that's it.
And lore.
Again, the characters.
And like the history, like the stuff that's going on, it connects with the other games.
Oh yeah? Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Tell us how.
If you go through the whole timeline,
yeah, Daniel.
It's at the end.
Tell us how.
It's at the end.
No, you telling me it's at the end. No. You say it connects
Skyward
to the world.
Skyward Sword is at the beginning.
Okay, you saying it's connected to the world.
And then,
is this officially recognized by Nintendo?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, they got a Nintendo like encyclopedia. Look it up.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
Then they actually got a timeline.
Yep.
Oh, and it makes sense?
No, it don't make sense.
Okay.
But shit.
Okay.
So, a lot of shit don't make sense.
You don't make sense, my nigga. You don't.
I do make sense.
You don't.
The game is fire. They got the trailer. It gave you some more tidbits. So, the game come out 5/12/23.
That's all. That's the most information you know about this motherfucking game. That's I swear to God.
And that Zelda might die in this game, and that something happened with Link and his arm, and it's corrupted, and the Master Sword is broke, and you gonna have to use the green energy, which I think is Zonai energy, to be able to traverse the islands and stuff like that. And on top of that, whatever Ganon got going on, he making shit rise up. You know, or either he or Hylia, because then that go back with the Skyward Sword shit about when they fled from the ground to be safe, and they had Skyloft and all that stuff. What you got to say? Anybody worried about you, man? Why you so mad? Like, I don't care. In other news, John, you a hoe.
Hey man, dog, I swear to God, when this shit over, dog, nigga, we fighting, dog. This nigga not gonna be on TV next week. Or wherever we are. Whatever we on, he ain't gonna be on that shit.
Hey, I got it marked John a hoe.
I can't say your mama because I love her.
Woo! Man. Anyway. Hey, man, I'm gonna get you a Dirt Label shirt for your birthday.
Fuck you, dog. I don't want shit from you.
Whatever, I'm gonna get you one anyway.
I don't want nothing.
I'm gonna get you one. But yeah, man. So that's what's going on with that. That was a great segment right there.
Nigga, fuck you, dog.
Whatever, dog. You just mad, dog.
Cause it's not a Zelda game, bro.
Yes, it is.
Like we really have to move on because we will spend 3 hours arguing about this.
Arguing about this because it is. So all right, man. Moving on. It's hey, Breezecast. I'm cool, Breeze.
He ain't cool.
That's John.
he ain't cool.
He ain't cool. And I love Zelda, and I can't wait for the game to come out.
I can't wait for a Zelda game to actually come out.
And right, go play Spirit Tracks or something, or Four Swords or something like that. Go do that. That's a real Zelda game.
I can't say nothing I want to say because YouTube will be like, y'all can't never do shit again. But you know me well enough. Like everything you thinking I'm saying in my motherfucking head about you is correct.
I ain't worried about it.
I know you ain't. Bitch ass motherfucking bitch ass. Goddamn. Anyway, what's next, bro? What's next? Stop talking about Zelda.
Okay. Harry Potter.
Or lack of Zelda.
Harry Potter video game. Oh, my bad. Hogwarts Legacy. That's what it's called. Metroid Prime. No, we're not gonna talk about that again. Movies. What's going on with the movies, dog? Ant-Man and stuff come out next Friday. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
And
I like things that actually keep up and evolve in a good way.
Yeah, I like things to change, and sometimes it's always not gonna change exactly how you want it to, but I'm gonna take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's called art.
You know, all of this that you saying is gonna come back to bite your ass because my name is Richard. You know, I'm petty as fuck, and I'm gonna make sure I keep all of this stored up.
Richard Petty, or
yep.
you just a dick? You just a dick?
You know I'm a dick. Don't nobody fuck me. I fuck people. You better get that shit together, bro.
Whoa.
Act like you know.
Whoa.
Anyway.
You don't get us demonetized.
I don't get Why? Because I said dick too many times? Dick.
Stop it. I used to date a girl that used to be like that. I used to be like, listen.
Are you talking about my dick? If you're talking about my dick, that's one thing.
Yeah. She just would throw that in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be talking about some shit and she just, you be like, hey, what?
You don't like that? If I'm somewhere with a chick and she like, hey, blah 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 blah, I'm gonna do your blah blah blah. Be like, hey fellas, I gotta go.
It wasn't.
I gotta go.
It wasn't always quite like that. She was a trip. Like, it'd be like in the context of conversation. Like that was like one of her jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even describe it. I can't even describe it. But I remember being out with her and be like, hey man, don't want to hear nothing about no dicks.
Hey man, hey, like after this is over, like we gotta have a conversation because I want to know who you're talking about.
Oh man, you know who it is. Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah. Most of that, yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
It was good times. Like we had fun, but she just was wild as hell. You know what I'm saying? But in other news,
we ain't talk about basketball, bro. This has been like a million trades today.
Oh snap! Yeah, we went to video games first and start arguing. That threw us off track. You right, man. Let's get to basketball.
It's not the only time I've been right today. Just FYI.
I ain't worried about you being right, man. You be okay.
Fuck.
Sports. The NBA has changed overnight.
Yeah.
First, Kyrie to Dallas. All right, and then they got Spencer Dinwiddie, and they got Dorian Finney-Smith, DFS. You said he was trash. And I watched some stuff. He a 3-and-D guy, like one of the best defenders in the league, but he trash. But okay, they got him too, and I think they got one more person and some picks or whatever.
What? When the fuck did I say he was trash?
Did you? When was that you?
No.
Okay, my bad. Somebody said he was trash. Whoever that was, hey man, you fucking up. DFS, he got some game. But so he played his first game.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm mad.
I don't care, bro. You blaming me for shit, dog? Like, dog, bro, you fucking up today. But yeah, the NBA changed overnight, bro.
Overnight.
Yeah. The Kyrie, that trade, like, that really, I don't know, like, that really was, nothing was gonna come of that.
What you mean?
Like, it wasn't gonna change, like, stand-ins. Like, it might change position a little bit, but ultimately, Dallas ain't no real threat to win the title.
They like what? They in that group of like between like 4, 5, and 6.
The West
3, 4, 5, 6.
With the West separated like 10 games, like 1 through 10. Like it's
You got the Sacramento Kings up there at the top.
But they not like
the Kings.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Shout out to the Kings.
No, shout out. Y'all niggas gonna lose.
That's my favorite team, the Sacramento Kings. I played with them last year on the video game and won the championship.
Thanks for all of that 2K. Thanks.
Hey, check out my Twitter, man. You can see some of my highlights. I play for the Atlanta Hawks right now. Why you gotta be such a hater, dog?
When Kevin Durant got traded, that changed the landscape of the NBA. But I gotta tell you too, like, it also changed my opinion about him again.
Okay, explain.
When he went to the Nets, like, first of all, when he went to Golden State, I was on it's the weakest, like, you know, because you on the team with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Like, if y'all niggas don't win, y'all suck. You know what I mean? Like, you had to win. Then you go to the Nets. My opinion started to go back because, like, in my opinion, like, skill-wise, he is probably one of the best basketball players I've ever seen. Like just skill. We're not talking about, like MJ is the killer of all killers, like, for sure. But, like, basketball skill-wise, to be that tall, have that handle, that jump shot, like, he's so smooth, bro. Like, it's unguardable. Like, when he shoot, unless you got a 7-foot wingspan and you 6'7", you ain't blocking that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's why they call him Easy Money Sniper.
Bro. But so going from that situation, even with Kyrie, it was like, okay. And then you got James Harden on the team. You know, like, it was like, but all right, you still killing out there. So, all right, you the man. But you go into a team with, I know Chris Paul is old, but he's still Chris Paul.
Chris Paul old.
He's
and is he gonna stay healthy?
It doesn't matter now.
A hamstring.
It doesn't matter now.
What you mean?
You have Kevin Durant and
Booker.
And
D-Book.
Don't forget about Ayton. Like,
true.
You got a squad. Them, like, even Ayton, you don't really want to play there, but you gonna win a chip.
Yeah,
so,
I bet you that's gonna change his attitude.
So I mean,
more pep in his step.
You know what I mean? Like, and Kevin, it's not like Kevin don't play defense. You know what I mean? Like, you know what he do on the offensive end. If like CP3 did go down, okay, D-Book run the show.
I just wish they hadn't lost Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. I wish they could have kept one of those.
There
guys.
was no way
you wasn't gonna keep Mikal Bridges, but I wish they had kept Cam Johnson though.
I mean, if I give up 4 first-round picks, yeah, I'm keeping that motherfucker. Like, you only getting one player,
bro. I get it.
But then contract-wise, I think that's part of why he got traded, because the contracts have to match.
Yeah, everything got matched up. Yeah, and then they got rid of Jay Crowder as well, but they've been wanting to get rid of him because he ain't playing all season.
He didn't want to play for
yeah,
them.
because he figured he just said he deserved more money, and they weren't trying to give it to him. But Milwaukee Bucks been wanting him for a long time, so they say he gonna end up there.
Yeah, well, you got that Chris Middleton situation where that injury, like he ain't been right since last year, and you need some. Giannis can't do it himself, and
Basically,
I mean they got a good team.
Jay Crowder is like a
Trevor Ariza. He's a 3-and-D guy.
Well, he a better PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker's a 3-and-D guy. All of these 3-and-D.
At one point, PJ Tucker was a do everything guy when he played in Phoenix at the beginning when he wasn't fat. This was a long time ago.
I know what you're talking about, but my face ain't changing. Like even back then, like you playing on a Phoenix team that sucks ass.
Yeah,
like bro, like okay, so you good.
But you still putting up the numbers.
So you are an average NBA player. Like you know, like you get superstars and you ain't doing that shit no more. You send your ass up out of there.
No, he was on championship teams and went to the finals. The Miami Heat. He won the championship.
I'm aware
with
as
the
a
Bucks,
role player.
And now he
as a role player,
right? But I'm not. All I'm saying, I didn't say like nothing.
He's a 3-and-D guy.
And what's the name is a better version of that.
It doesn't change the fact that he's still a 3-and-D guy, which is what I said.
And this is your motherfucking problem.
No, your motherfucking problem is you don't listen. Like
I listen. I
said they 3-and-D guys, and you like, yeah, but he do this and do that, and circle all the way back around and be like, yeah, they play defense and shoot threes.
Nigga,
like,
my original point was that Jay Crowder is a better version of PJ Tucker. That's all I said.
And I never disagree with that. The only thing I said was they're 3-and-D guys.
Cool.
And you went off on this tangent.
Yeah. So you just a whole ass nigga. Like you always want to disagree with a nigga. All I said was that he a better version of PJ Tucker.
I didn't realize putting the people that you were talking about in a category that they fit in was insulting you.
You in whatever. You just
right. That's exactly what I did.
We're gonna run this back. An asshole.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
No, you an asshole. And like, cause you had to pause and look at me all crazy when I say he a better version of PJ Tucker.
Because that had nothing to do with what I was talking about, kind of. Like
it had everything to do with what we was talking about PJ what's his name? Jay Crowder. That's what we was talking about.
And I called him a 3-and-D guy. And
you
were like, he's a better version of that.
Right. That's giving you an example of like what he brings to the table.
I didn't say anything about that.
You just looked at me like I was crazy because you a whole ass nigga.
So because I looked at you a certain way, you get all offended and go off on this tangent.
I didn't go off on no tangent. It did have shit to do with shit. I just was explaining my position. But whatever, dog.
Our positions are the same.
Whatever you say, bro. The Pistons, they traded Sadiq Bey for James Wiseman from Golden State. How about it?
I'm looking at you crazy.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I'm taking care of my business. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You look at me nuts. Nigga. Better go have a pot pie.
I don't. What is that? Fuck. Like, what is that? Go have a pot pie, nigga. Shut up. That was terrible, bro. What do I think about the Sadiq Bey shit?
It's like go have a Coke and a smile, nigga.
Pot pie and Coke and a smile. Man, we not. You know what?
Hey, random. Real quick, random. Remember in the Alicia Keys videos with Mos Def? Remember You Don't Know My Name? Mm-hmm. Remember what this nigga ordered when he was sitting there talking to her? Mm-mm. He ordered fish and hot chocolate.
Okay.
That don't go together. Some fish and some hot chocolate with marshmallows and shit.
I got 2 questions for you.
Coming from work.
I got 2 questions.
And you work in like a office building? What up?
What does that have to do with any of this? That's first. And second, and more importantly, out of that video, that's what you remember? Not Alicia Keys fine ass working and shit. That's what you remember? Bro. Y'all wonder why I be like looking at this nigga sideways. Like, dog, there you go. There you go.
All right, go back to what you was talking about.
Sadiq,
hey, if you eat fish and hot chocolate, you gonna have diarrhea. Continue.
How you know?
Because
you ever ate fish and hot chocolate?
Fried fish and then creamy hot chocolate.
All hot chocolate ain't creamy, motherfucker. And don't say creamy no more, dog. I don't like the way you say that shit, dog. Hey, dog, you tripping, bro. I don't know what's going on with you today, but it's you.
There's something wrong with you, nigga. It's hot chocolate.
Okay, I drink coffee and I eat all sorts of things and drink coffee with it.
I don't know. It's hot chocolate.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You don't duck your fish.
Hey, man, people like all sorts of wild
That's
shit.
That's disgusting. But continue.
Are you going to cut me off with some bullshit?
It's irresponsible. It's irresponsible to have a meal like that and then go back to work and chill with your employees.
Only if you got a weak stomach. Like, everybody not built like you, and when they shit, everything stop. Like, that don't happen with everybody, bro. Some of us, like, we can make it through the rest of our day, get home and shit, and then fuck shit up.
Everything stop.
It do.
Man, dog.
I done know you for a long time, bro.
Back to the
NBA.
Sadiq Bey. Back to the NBA.
I don't. With this trade, like the Pistons have been making some real good moves lately. But like this one, I don't.
What besides that?
Well, what's his name go down, and you like drafting Jalen Duren first of all, and then when Cade gets hurt, you shut him down because it's a chance to get Victor.
You like the Bogdanovich trade too?
It gave him scoring, like it gave him more shooting. Like that's not a long term thing. That was more like some cap space.
And plus we're gonna be able to trade him and get something else too.
Exactly, but like the thing is, everybody's going in for that the Frenchman, the 7 foot
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, dog, this nigga, he's ridiculous too.
Now he lifting weights.
He need to start right now. He
look like Dalcine from Street Fighter.
Dude, bro, and probably stretch just as long too. But like with this particular trade, like James Wiseman has not lived up to his potential.
No.
Now, and maybe a change of scenery will do him good, and it does give us another big man, some more assets at the 4 and 5 position. But I like with Jalen Duren. I like how he's been coming along. Like he's young, and they bringing him along slow. They giving him more playing time, and he's starting to get double doubles. Like you can really see some consistency, some progression in the consistency in what he's doing. Sadiq Bey was putting up 50 points in games, bro. Like he got a jump shot. Shooting is at a premium in the league. So if you gon' at least get a first round pick, James Wiseman don't take a chance on somebody who, they keep putting this motherfucker in the D League.
Who?
James Wiseman.
Yeah, that'd be the thing. And they was talking about as far as like with Golden State, they was like it was some stuff going around on
fuck that all up.
Shut up. It was some stuff going around within the team, like, can we trust him? Can we trust him? He should be playing with the
starters.
Yeah, so he can learn how to play and be a better player. You know what I'm saying? Because the G League ain't necessarily it.
No, you dominating in the G League. Like you come to the league and you be a mid-level player.
You getting whooped up again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the trade, I guess, man, because we at this point we not like it ain't like we making a push like for the playoffs.
No, we making a push for Wembanyama.
Yeah, that too. So we gonna see what happened, man. But Pistons, they got rid of Sadiq Bey. Now we got James Wiseman. We'll see what happens.
This season is a lost season anyway, and I'm not mad about it.
It's definitely a wash because Cade gone.
And you giving Jalen Ivey some time to actually grow as a player and work on his game in the NBA setting. Like he's the focal point of the offense.
Exactly.
So when they come back and they work together next year, it's gonna be a real good backcourt. And who knows if Wiseman does pan out along with Duren, you pair him with Duren, we got a squad. Mm-hmm. Like real talk, we got a squad.
Cade gonna come back too, strong. So we gonna see, man. Shout out to the Pistons for that move, and then we got to talk about the Lakers, Minnesota, and the Utah Jazz. The Lakers, they got rid of D-Russ and some picks, and they got Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt.
Traded one Russell for another.
And they got D'Angelo Russell again. You know what I'm saying? Minnesota got Mike Conley and Nikhil Alexander, and then the Jazz got Russell Westbrook, but they already said that Russell Westbrook is not playing with the Jazz. Like he's not gonna play.
I've been a Russell Westbrook fan for a long time.
I have too.
That energy on the court, man. I love that shit,
I respect
man.
It.
That anger, that aggression, bro.
But you gotta focus it a certain type of way. Because they was talking about how he wasn't good in the locker room toward the end, and his attitude,
but if
he didn't want to take that role.
Okay, but if me and you on a team and you the superstar and I'm a star, I'm you LeBron James and I'm Russell Westbrook. If I turn on the fucking TV and you we might have to make some moves and get rid of some players so we can get better and shit. You talking about me? No, I'm not about to come in the locker room and just be like, "What up, bro?" Fuck you, nigga.
But at the beginning, he was already not gonna do it. He didn't.
That was a bad trade. Let's just be honest. It was a bad. You took two players who do almost the exact same thing, and you you put them on a team together. It's kind of like Luka and Kyrie, but kind of not. Because I think that Luka can be a lot less. He can be selfless and play in a team dynamic.
Yeah. not Russell Westbrook. That's not his thing.
But it is. You can't average triple doubles and you not a team player.
But you gotta admit, when he was getting the triple doubles, especially the second year, he was fishing. Because he was gonna get the points, he was gonna get the rebounds, but he would fish for the assists. There was times where he would pass up open shots to get the other people so he can get.
Do you want Russell Westbrook taking jump shots?
No.
Or do you want him to get assists? Bro,
But it's about playing. Sometimes it ain't even sometimes. It's about playing the game the right way. And it was sometimes where he wasn't playing the game the right way.
My biggest gripe with Russell Westbrook is the fact that he has not developed a shot. That athleticism is going to move. You're going to lose that over time. And just like the greats do, you got to evolve, bro. Yeah, so you got to get a jump shot.
Yeah, his jump shot is terrible.
It's absolutely dreadful. But all the other stuff that he does on the court, his career is over. Like, he ain't gonna play for the Jazz. Like, I can't necessarily see that.
No, he's not gonna play for the Jazz because he's not gonna. They going in a different direction. They don't need that.
No, but you watch.
They don't need that shit.
You watch SportsCenter this morning and this the end of Russ. Like, Russ ain't he not gonna go there, and it's not a good team that he can go to. That's necessarily a good fit. He need to go to a trash team and help build it up. But at 13 years in the league, you ain't got long for that.
The teams that they mentioned, they talked about the Miami Heat, him going to the Miami Heat.
That's a good fit.
And taking that attitude down there and kind of helping push them.
That's their attitude. So, that's a good fit.
Him and Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's okay, we're talking about two of the same type of players, if you ask me. Like, Jimmy Butler is not a superstar. I know you want to put him in that category, but he's not. He's a star. He's a really good player. He can't carry no team, though. What he did in the finals a couple of years ago, that was great. Great. Averaging 42 points, he showed his ass.
Yeah, you got some killer in you. Definitely got a lot of dog in you.
For sure. But you not that guy. You not that guy that I can, all right, I need a bucket. Jimmy, I can't do that with you, bro.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you on that. I can't.
I know you would have if there's any way you would have, because you was trying.
Hey, time out. My dog Flex is in the on here on the live, and he talking about Reggie's. Nigga, I don't smoke no Reggie's. You know what I mean? Giraffe Head. What I'm smoking today? Trick OG. So chill out with the Reggie conversation. Gerald.
You call that nigga Gerald?
That's my brother, man. My dude, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in right now, man. My dog Wiz. What's up, my boy? You know what I'm saying? I saw Dre Dav peek up in here one time.
It smells pretty good there, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother John up in here too, man. He don't smoke Reggie either,
Not no more.
Not no more. But I think the Lakers is gonna end up being better because now they got shooters with D. Russ and Beasley. They're gonna be able to, and what's his name is a point guard too. You know what I'm saying? He can come off the screen, shoot. That's gonna be good for LeBron and AD. LeBron got the scoring title the other day, passed up Kareem. You know what I'm saying? He won. Everybody got pictures and all of that. You know what I'm saying? AD set his ass on the bench. He ain't even get up. This morning they was talking about he was tired because he was expending himself in the game. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Rose, I'm more with Jalen Rose.
I'm with Jalen Rose.
Jalen was he was being petty because he didn't stand up for his mans and clap. And,
but again, I'm gonna go back to the comment that I made earlier about
Kareem was partial. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bitch, here. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like he was happy. But Kareem though,
I wouldn't be happy if somebody broke my record. That record stood for 28 years, bro.
Records is meant to be broken.
Break it when I die, so I don't have to see it.
That's a trip. Kareem was a little salty, man.
Bro, that's his.
What up, Monster?
He signed autographs, his name, and then 38,000 whatever. You know what I mean? So that mean a lot to him. That's a part of his legacy.
I get it, but hey. LeBron got it fair and square.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
20 years. He's still ain't better than Mike. I don't give a fuck what y'all say about it. I don't care.
If it's the Mount Rushmore in basketball, just because somebody passed somebody statistically, don't mean that they're better than that person. No. You know what I'm saying?
The game has evolved too. The way they play the game. It's hard to have that conversation because of the styles of the era, right? You had hand checking when Michael Jordan played, but because of that, I find it very hard to believe, Steph Curry, you're not getting them shots off like you getting them off.
I hear you.
Klay Thompson, you're not just standing there just shooting open jump shots. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Niggas in your face. Hey, Damian, you coming down? Guess what? You better turn your ass around because my hand is right here in your back, nigga. Ain't no half-court shots like that, bitch. You got me fucked up.
Yes, even some, depending on the era, you're talking about in the 80s, if you was a cat who was just going to be trying to think you was going to come and just dunk on everybody all the time,
shit.
They was going to put you on your ass.
Especially here in Detroit.
Yeah.
We ain't play that shit at all, nigga.
You might mess around and get your neck broke or something, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Who we fuck up with see Michael Jordan.
You don't want nobody to get hurt, but they was going to hurt you. They was going to stop you from doing that.
I mean, you don't want nobody to get hurt unless you play for the Memphis Grizzlies and your name is, what's my man's name? He broke Gary Payton's arm. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, like, he want to hurt people, but everybody else seemed to not want to do that shit.
He definitely got a reputation for being on some bullshit.
Well-deserved reputation. Like, I saw that play where he hit my man, where he hit Devin in the nuts. Like, I would have came after my man, too. Like, you looked at this nigga, rolled over and was like.
That was Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, yeah. Like, you looked at this nigga, rolled over and was like, oh.
He just did that. That wasn't even, and you hit him in the nuts. That was dirty. He could have kicked. He could have kicked you in your head if he really wanted to.
Shout out to Austin Rivers too. Like that. You see that tussle the other day?
What was that about? I just happy somebody socked off Austin Rivers. I don't like Austin.
Austin was accosted in this one. Like, I can't. Normally I'm like, fuck Austin Rivers, but like in this one, apparently Bo Mamba was he had been talking shit.
Mo Bamba.
Whatever. He useless anyway. That nigga was talking shit the whole game, and like when he shot a shot at. And he was by his bench, and Mo Bamba said, he was like, I ain't gonna tell you what he said, but it's like some shit you don't say to another man, basically. So we turned around, Mo Bamba threw a punch at him, but it didn't connect. But like, real talk, Austin was like handling that nigga for a minute, and then the other nigga came and like grabbed that nigga by the neck and threw him down. I actually felt bad for Austin Rivers. You know what I mean? And that's Austin Rivers' kind of a piece of
he a little butthead, man.
Like for real.
Yeah, the shit that he didn't like. I remember one time he was playing against his dad. And his dad got ejected, and he was like clapping. Like
From what I hear about Doc Rivers, though, like the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
I don't know. I'm just
you know what I mean?
I'm just not an Austin Rivers fan. He be talking shit, and
if I was in the league, I'd talk shit.
I just don't. Austin Rivers, man, get your ass on, man. Just not a fan. Shout out to the Hot Box, man. Crud Inc. in the building too, man. We kicking it. Breezecast available on all streaming platforms. Yeah. That's the radio voice. Available on all streaming platforms. Spotify.
Wow.
Apple Music, all that shit.
Wow, y'all special. He broke that shit out for y'all.
Yeah, just messing around, dog. It's me boy Cool Breeze, my dog John, aka Teddy P, man. We just up here chopping it up, man. Real quick, movies. The Tubi movie of the week. You gotta watch. It's from my dog T Rich. I saw him last week at the weed event that I was doing, and then they got awards for dope ass independent film producers on Tubi, and he won. And the name of the movie was called Born Cursed. It's a movie about a young man who was born cursed.
Yeah. You kind of I love titles. They tell sometimes it's like, listen,
I hate you.
You don't have to be so on the nose with it, brother. You can sprinkle a little mystery in that shit. But good on him for winning the award.
Yeah.
You saw the movie. How bad was it?
You an asshole. See, this nigga, he don't. Any type of black movie like
no.
Tubi, he don't be fucking.
No. I have expressed my point. For those of you who don't know, I applaud any actor, producer, director who get on there, writer who get on there and do their thing. I'm a quality guy, right? And I get that you got to learn and shit, but we've all seen movies where it's like somebody should have told you not to put this shit out.
But at the same,
because it's absolutely terrible.
But this movie, my dog T Rich, it's a certain level of quality, and like him and the other show that's out, I Declare War. My boy Ro Dazon and his wife is involved in that. Jazar. Both of those cats, they got a certain level of quality with their movies. Okay. So it's not like it's not like watching Dolomite.
Some of them Tubi movies that you've recommended though, yeah.
It's
right.
all yeah.
Your idea of quality and mine.
Some of them is a little rough around the edges.
A little.
Yeah, a little. But they still watchable.
Depends on what you like to watch. If you like good shit, no, it's not watchable.
Whatever, man. So make sure y'all Tubi movie of the week. Check out Born Cursed.
I'm gonna check it out because your man's is in it.
Yeah, and then like real talk, man. Shout out to Diesel. You know what I'm saying? Any movie he in, he just make it hyper because he like the best bad guy, bad cop, mean ass dude, thief ever. Like, shout out to my man Diesel, dog. He a damn fool in the movie.
If y'all couldn't tell, like all his movies, you either got to be everything he just said: a thief, a bad cop, a murder. That's what the type of shit he like.
I like gangster, street shit, drama.
I swear to God, in this nigga other life, he a thief. I swear, like I be watching this nigga sometimes. Like, you a world class thief, ain't you? You be out here stealing shit from people and not telling nobody, nigga.
Nah.
Give up some of that money, bro.
Nah.
All you do is steal shit.
Hey,
thief ass nigga.
South Park got a new episode out. They got a new season. I taped it. I'm gonna watch it and see what it's about, so we can talk about that too when we get a chance.
I guess they schedule is so up and down. Oh man, you heard about
it's
what
Wednesday
happened to Justin Roiland? Like,
who's Justin Roiland?
That's the voice of Rick and Morty.
Okay.
He ain't gonna be the voice of Rick and Morty no more. This motherfucker beating women and all sorts of shit. Like, all the shit that he was in, like that, everybody kicked this nigga out. Like, he over there now. Like, they like Rick and Morty still coming out. So we gonna see what it's like. But Your battery about to die.
Oh,
like
it's all
always.
good. You know my battery always about to die, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Shout out my brother Infamous NDS and everybody out there, man. Chronic Illusions too. Hot box.
Yeah, people fucks with you.
Yeah, I'm glad, man.
Because they don't know you like I do.
Tonight, catch me at the Willis Show Bar. Y'all pull up, have a drink, man. It's free entry, no cover. I'm going to be there from 8 to 12, man, spinning some hot jams. So come on down, have a drink with your boy, man. You know the Willis Show Bar nice.
He definitely does spin hot jams.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that
Check
shit.
us out on Twitch, too,
And I don't
man.
like the nigga.
We got a cold-ass mix on there. Me, Monster Baby, Sussex Smooth, and Mark G. We on there clowning. We going to be on there
My
Monday.
man killed that shit at the end, dog. He broke out some Killer Mike and shit. Nigga had me in that bitch like,
My dog, I just be trying to throw some good shit on it. You don't hear all the time, but make sure y'all check us out on that, man. And we got the Super Bowl party going down this Sunday at the Woodward Movement. So holla at my man's RSVP come through. Slim said it's over 100 RSVPs for the party.
What is that, Saturday?
Sunday evening.
I might have to slide.
Yeah, come on by, man. We're gonna have. It's gonna be.
Can you get me in for free?
Yeah, it's gonna be some cold vendors and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a good time.
Maybe I'll bring some of that shit from where I work and see if
beer.
I can network.
We're gonna have beer as well.
Beer.
Yeah.
You gonna have some weed? Fuck that beer shit. You got some weed?
Yeah, it's gonna be some weed
that's
for
all
sure.
I-
You know you like the weed. You want to do dabs? We're gonna have all of that shit going down. So make sure you tap in, man. But Breezecast, it's like episode 4 or 5.
Something like that.
Something like that, man. But you know what it is.
We don't keep up with shit like that.
I mean, for the most part,
We around, nigga.
It's written on there, and I'm on. Before I write what episode number it is, I'm gonna make sure I put the right one for this one.
Well, don't tell me.
Whatever, dude. But we shout out to everybody. You want to shout out anybody out?
Yeah, actually, I do this week.
Oh, whoa.
I want to shout out Adria, Sean, Nicole, Daniel. No, not you. You still here. Fuck
Thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Floyd. If you don't know, those are all the people that we have lost. And I say we because he was just as tight out all of them as I am.
Matter of fact, you see this like right here, this painting that's in the background, Floyd painted that. So he always around. You feel me?
Yeah, and as far as I'm concerned, all that shit you was talking about with that painting don't exist. I see a line in the chick.
Yeah, but it's that painting says a whole lot. More than just what you say on the surface.
Yeah, a line in the chick. She got her foot on him.
Yeah. But it's more to it than that.
Okay.
We ain't gonna get into that.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shout out all the people that I lost. To the rest of y'all, I say, well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I ain't shouting nobody else out. If you alive, I'll see you around.
You know what time it is, man. Shout out to those people he mentioned. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is on Monday.
Oh, so, yeah. I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, so don't forget about that. So we doing, like I say, we got Willis Show Bar tonight. Then we over at the Super Bowl party this Sunday. Monday, we're going to be
something else this
live
weekend?
on
Valentine's
Twitch.
Day is this weekend.
Valentine's Day is Tuesday. It's the day after my birthday. But I don't care shit about that because it's my birthday. So, yeah, that's going down. So hopefully you do something with you do something with your lady.
You so fucking petty. You don't care about Valentine's Day because it's your birthday?
Yeah, everybody else get a week, so I get a week too.
No, everybody don't get a week.
Yes, they do.
Women say they get a week, and they don't get a week. Y'all don't. You get that day. I'm sick of hearing this month shit. Like, it's not, I don't care about whatever season it is. Like, you get one day just like everybody else.
And that's it, huh?
That's it.
For sure.
If you don't celebrate on that day, fuck you.
Then fuck yeah.
You knew what I was going to say.
But you know what time it is, man. We be back next week with another episode, man.
No, this nigga ain't going to be back.
The Breezecast.
Talking all this shit about Zelda. He ain't going to be back.
Yeah. And the Zelda game is coming out in May, and I can't wait. Y'all know what it is, man.
And the Zelda game.
Breezecast. Check us out, man. Like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, man. We'll be back next week with some more heat. All of y'all stay cool, man. It's Aquarius season. My birthday Monday.
What I just tell you about season?
Don't forget it.
Like, what I just tell you
Don't
about
forget it.
season? Like, you don't get it.
Don't forget it, y'all.